Hello everyone and welcome. My name is Mafaz Jawad, an IT department employee, and I've recently been elected to install and deploy system for the company. The following is a tutorial of the system I chose and how to install it. So what is Microsoft Exchange? It's a mail server that enables organizations to host email and offer collaboration tools among the users. The purpose of this system is to allow users to message one another using two servers. The mailbox server is responsible for the maintenance of the mailbox database, while the client server allows connectivity between users. The reason I have chosen this product is because of its reliability and the various services it offers to the clients. Plus, the services can be accessed through the web with no need of any application installation. We have two types of system components, the first being the softwares. For running Exchange system, you'll need to first install a remote server administration pack that allows admins to run the server remotely. You will also need to install a list of features on the Windows server that represent the Exchange rules. And of course, you'll also need the ISO or the CD of the system. We also have three more extra prerequisites. NetFramework is a Microsoft framework software that allows compatibility between various programming languages, while Windows Management Framework offers Windows Remote Management and Windows PowerShell. Last but not least, Microsoft Unified Communications is a platform that developers use to build middle-tier applications. The following are the settings for the domain controller used to implement the system. Please note that the system ISO file should also be mounted. Microsoft Exchange uses a number of protocols to serve its purpose. For instance, IMAP is used to retrieve messages and SMTP is used for sending emails. The product can be accessed using web browsers, applications, or even command lines that reach out to the application gateway, HTTPS proxy. HTTPS proxy will in return invoke the mail database. Now, without any further ado, let's start with the system building. First step is to install the administration pack by copying the following command into the PowerShell. There's a long list of features to be installed. Instead of using the graphical solution being the server manager, we're going to run another command to install the features faster. You will need to restart your device after the installation is done. You can then open Server Manager to make sure the features have been added to the domain controller. We will now start by downloading the three prerequisites available from Microsoft Exchange website. The installation of the first prerequisite is simple. You'll only need to run it and agree on the license terms. The same with the Windows Management Framework. You'll just need to run it and wait for the installation. And the procedure is also the same for the last prerequisite, Microsoft Unified Communications Managed API 4.0. Now that we're done with all prerequisites, we can finally start with the Microsoft Exchange 2013 installation. At first it will promote you to look for online updates, but we're going to skip it and carry on with the installation. The required files will be copied to your directory, and the setup will start. You will now be shown an introduction page, followed by it is the licensing terms page that you have to accept. For the system configuration settings, you can either use the preset recommended settings or manually configure it. We will go ahead with the recommended settings. As we mentioned before, we need two servers for Microsoft Exchange, mail and client server. You can either dedicate one computer for each server or use the same computer for both roles. And that's what we are going to do in our setup. Next, you will be required to specify the path for Microsoft Exchange installation. You can now add a name of your choice for the Exchange organization. One final step before the actual installation is the readiness check, where the computer will make sure that all the requirements are met. Finally, the installation progress will now start. The PC will automatically restart once the setup is complete. It then will open a web page for you to set up the organization email. You can log in using the domain admin credentials. To make sure the email server is up, we're going to copy the IP address of the server and try to access it from another desktop. As you can see, this is the result, a web page that takes us to Microsoft Exchange website. We can also check by copying the server URL and log in using another account that was previously added to the Active Directory. We're now done with the system building part. Thank you for watching.